It's late. The day is winding down, but your mind is still buzzing. You find yourself scrolling online, a familiar habit before sleep. The glow of the screen illuminates your face in the darkness, and then you spot the perfect item, something you didn't even know you needed until this very moment. It catches your eye, promising a solution, a style upgrade, or simply a little bit of joy. Maybe it's a sleek new pair of trainers, perfect for those morning runs you've been planning, or perhaps a stylish winter coat, just in time for the colder months ahead, promising warmth and comfort. Or that must-have gadget you've been eyeing for weeks, the one that promises to make your life easier, more efficient, or simply more fun. Intrigued? You add it to your basket, the digital equivalent of a hopeful sigh. The anticipation builds as you imagine yourself with the item. But then, reality hits. The total price flashes on the screen, and it makes you pause, a moment of hesitation in the otherwise seamless flow. And then you see it, a tempting solution. Pay in 4 easy installments, no interest. The words seem to shimmer on the screen, promising a way to have it all without the immediate financial strain. It feels like a smart way to manage your money, a responsible choice that allows you to enjoy the things you want without breaking the bank. It seems almost too good to be true. Just a few clicks, a quick confirmation, and it's yours. The transaction is complete, and a wave of satisfaction washes over you. This is the new face of credit, a modern, streamlined approach to purchasing that's designed to be as frictionless as possible. It's seamless, inviting, and seemingly everywhere you shop online, integrated into countless platforms and apps. Companies call it a payment solution, a friendly term that masks the underlying reality of borrowing. They market it as a budgeting tool, a way to spread out payments and manage your finances more effectively, subtly shifting the perception away from debt. The process is so smooth, so intuitive, that you barely notice you're borrowing money. It's just a few clicks, a quick confirmation, and you're done. That first small payment feels incredibly manageable, a tiny fraction of the overall cost. It seems almost insignificant, a negligible amount that barely makes a dent in your budget. Soon, the second and third purchases come just as easily, each one justified by the same logic. Small payments, no interest, manageable debts. Each split payment seems harmless in isolation, a drop in the bucket compared to your overall income. But together, they add up fast, accumulating into a significant sum that starts to weigh on your mind. Suddenly, you're juggling multiple payment plans, each with different due dates and amounts, creating a complex web of financial obligations. What started as a convenient way to spread out payments has become a tangled web of small debts, each one demanding your attention and resources. The stress creeps in, a nagging feeling that something isn't quite right, and you wonder how it all got so complicated so quickly. This video will show you how it happens, the subtle psychological tricks and financial mechanics that make buy now, pay later so appealing and so potentially dangerous. More importantly, we'll show you how to protect yourself from falling into this trap, how to recognize the warning signs, and how to make informed decisions about your finances. It's not about assigning blame or feeling ashamed. It's about empowering yourself with knowledge and taking back control of your financial future. So, what is buy now, pay later, or BNPL? It's short-term financing. You get your item now, pay in installments over weeks. Usually, it's pay in 4, the first payment now, the rest every 2 weeks. No interest if you pay on time, and approval is quick, often just a soft credit check. But remember, you're borrowing money from a third-party lender, not the shop. No matter how it's branded, BNPL is debt. Plain and simple. BNPL feels harmless because it's designed to. Payment chunking makes big prices look small. £100 becomes 425 payments. You focus on the first, easy payment, not the total cost. Instant gratification now, delayed consequences later. Our brains love that. The process is frictionless, just another button at checkout. This disconnects the pleasure of buying from the pain of paying. Over time, you start thinking in terms of what can I afford per fortnight instead of your real budget. That's how small payments quietly become big problems. The no interest, no fees promise only holds if you pay on time. Miss a payment and late fees kick in sometimes on every plan you have. These fees add up fast, turning a free deal into an expensive one. Now, missed payments can also hurt your credit score, making future borrowing harder. BNPL normalizes debt for everyday spending, not just big purchases. It's easy to lose track and let debt quietly pile up. BNPL creates phantom debt, small amounts scattered across providers. There's no single statement. You have to track each plan yourself. It's easy to forget how much you owe in total. Stacking happens, you add new plans before old ones are paid off. Overlapping payments quickly eat into your budget. Suddenly, your regular expenses compete with a wave of BNPL debits. The money you thought you had is already spoken for. The weight of these stacked payments can be crushing. When a payment fails, late fees hit, sometimes capped at 25% of your purchase. Multiple missed payments mean multiple fees, fast. Some providers may send your debt to collectors, adding stress and cost. Now, BNPL use and missed payments show up on your credit report. Even a single default can haunt your credit file for 6 years. Lenders may see frequent BNPL use as risky, even if you never missed a payment. The tool meant to help you buy can block you from bigger life goals. If you must use BNPL, do it with discipline. Only use it for planned purchases you could pay for in full today. Stick to one provider and keep a log of every plan and payment date. Set reminders so you never miss a payment. Always link to a debit card, not a credit card. Never use debt to pay debt. Pause for 24 hours before buying. Let the impulse fade. If you wouldn't buy it without BNPL, don't buy it at all. These habits are your best defense. Feeling overwhelmed by buy now, pay later debt? It's easy to fall into the trap of these seemingly convenient payment plans, but the stress can quickly mount as those bills start rolling in. You're definitely not alone. Many people are grappling with BNPL debt, and there are resources available to help you navigate this challenge. The very first step is to stop using BNPL services altogether. It might seem obvious, but cutting off the source of the debt is crucial. To make it even harder to slip up, delete the apps from your phone and remove any saved card information from websites and apps. This creates a barrier to impulse purchases. Next, take the time to list every single BNPL debt you have. Don't leave anything out, no matter how small it seems. For each debt, note the provider, the total amount owed, the amount of your next payment, and most importantly, the due date. Once you have all the individual debts listed, add it all up. Knowing your total debt is a crucial step in understanding the scope of the situation and motivating you to take action. Now, it's time to make a realistic repayment plan. This is where you map out how you're going to tackle each debt. Your repayment plan should be carefully based on your current budget, taking into account your income and essential expenses. If you're struggling to make payments, contact the BNPL providers before you miss a payment. Proactively ask about any hardship options they may offer, such as temporarily reduced payments or deferred payment plans. Don't hesitate to seek help from free debt advice charities like Step Change or Citizens Advice. They offer invaluable support and guidance. These organizations can help you negotiate with creditors, create a manageable budget, and ultimately regain control of your finances. Remember, asking for help is a sign of strength and self-awareness, not a sign of failure. Taking proactive steps is the first step towards a brighter, debt-free future. In today's world, we're constantly bombarded with opportunities to spend. It's a landscape of enticing offers and readily available credit, making it incredibly easy to part with our money. Buy now, pay later, or BNPL seems like a convenient solution, but it can be tempting and ultimately quite risky. These services often encourage impulsive decisions without fully considering the long-term financial implications. BNPL is cleverly designed to make you spend more than you initially intended. The ease of splitting payments can mask the true cost and lead to overspending. It encourages you to think less about the real cost and more about the immediate gratification of acquiring something new. This can quickly lead to a cycle of debt and financial stress. True financial freedom isn't about having endless buying power. It's about having control over your finances and making conscious decisions that align with your long-term goals. Before you make a purchase, especially an unplanned one, pause and take a moment to consider whether it's a need or a want. Meticulously track every financial commitment you make, from subscriptions to loans. Understanding where your money is going is the first step to gaining control, and absolutely never use debt to pay off existing debts. This only perpetuates the cycle and can lead to even greater financial difficulties. If you find yourself struggling to manage your finances or feeling overwhelmed by debt, don't hesitate to reach out for help. There are resources and support systems available to guide you towards financial stability. Remember, your peace of mind and financial security are worth far more than any fleeting impulse buy or material possession. Take time to reflect on your spending habits and identify any triggers that lead to impulsive purchases. Ask yourself, are you truly in control of your spending, or is the ease of a click controlling you and your financial future? Protect your financial well-being by sharing this knowledge with your friends and family. Helping others understand these principles can create a ripple effect of positive financial habits within your community. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Leave a comment below and let us know what you think. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content like this.